9 p.m. Are we heading back home? The once sleeping town was beginning to wake. I dodged waves of touts and found a shop I had business with, amid countless shady stores. Uh-oh, this is around the time when the entertainment district comes alive, huh? Junk magi were lined up in the windows. I had no idea who would buy these. I grabbed something out of a haphazardly stuffed case that was practically a garbage bin and pulled several items out at once, wiring from some kind of circuit board, tangling them all together. I'm sure there are customers who like this sort of atmosphere, but... What was that? Putting the items back, I turned around. I'd sensed a strange presence. Maybe I was just sensitive, since something about that persistent doorbell ringer Ageha mentioned was bothering me. Guess I'll go in. Where are we entering? The shopkeep. Oh, are those weapons? The shopkeep had his elbow up on the display case, hiding his face with an archaic newspaper. He either hadn't noticed he had a customer, or had no intention of greeting me in the first place. It's probably the latter. I doubt you could keep up a smile and a good attitude for so long with only window shoppers. How much would it cost to buy out this place? Wait, we want to buy this place? We want to buy this whole store? Are you hard of hearing? Are you a deaf motherfucker? It doesn't look like you're getting any business with your pencil mustache. That's about as... I can't even grow a mustache like that. That's a thicker mustache than I can ever grow. I just grow like a little bit of just pieces of hair above my lip. Looks like a fucking caterpillar. Not even that. Oh, I'm quite serious. I walked through the store, looking for anything that could be interesting. This was my third time here. The last time was about half a year ago, and I remember leaving right away since nothing in particular had caught my interest. This stuff in the back is complete junk, like it was just shoved in there with no regard for proper display. The things on the shelf at least look usable. Have you tested any of them out? It's just like a thrift store or something like that, right? If he's just doing this because it's his hobby, that's one thing. But this is supposed to be a business. Doesn't he care if it succeeds? A lack of customer service is a believable enough reason to drive away customers. You've got the Atori goods where it's easy to find them. What? What? What kind of stupid policy is that? Is it because otherwise you never sell anything, huh? So that's the rule here, huh? Pretty thorough. If that's the style of Eito, the shopkeeper of this waste warehouse, then I guess I'll do what I came here for. He didn't move at all when I nodded and headed toward the register, perhaps suspicious of my agreeable behavior. In that case, I won't fool around. Wait, why are we using magic? Ah. Oh, did we rob him? When the register burst open, scattering his proceeds, the shopkeep reached for a gun hidden behind him. The speed he displayed seemed far greater than normal because he's used to this shit. Uh-oh. How disturbing. I just came to pick something up. I think you know what I mean. I think you'd be taking responsibility then, Eito. You don't have any business using the word dirty when you're running this place on Ageha's dirty money. Oh, you work together with Ageha? When he heard the name Ageha, Eito gave an annoyed cluck of his tongue. I'm not interested in the details. I was just told to retrieve something. If you want me to buy what I touch, we'll just deduct it from your debt. I'll be taking what's here for the time being. Ah. So this dude is indebted to Ageha? I told him I'd be taking it, but I didn't actually lay a hand on the money. While only pretending to do so, I carefully observed Eito's reaction out of the corner of my eye. He's giving up far too easily. There's too little money in the register. He probably put it there on purpose. It's obvious that it's just there for dealing with a geisha. However, the situation is convenient. It's going exactly as I thought it would when I accepted the job. He's hiding money somewhere, right? From the looks of things, you seem to deal in firearms too.
そんなものあるわけないだろう。さっきのはご信用だ。
It's not good to tell lies. I leaned over the counter to find their vertical rifle rack. There weren't any guns on it, but Eito seemed to understand the nature of my gaze.
一度出直せ。残りは商品だけで、金になるようなものは何一つない。
You got a little extra business on the side, huh, that you're keeping secret from a geisha, I see. I said I wasn't interested in the details, but that was just regarding to your debt to a geisha. What I'm personally interested in is the information I have about you handling some unusual goods.
誰から聞いた?
Oh, I have my connections. I know what you're dealing with. You got some of those fancy bracelets, don't you? I ignored his question, staring him in the eyes as if I had already had all my answers. Eito-san? Eito doesn't know anything about me. Even if he knows I'm connected to a geisha somehow, he hasn't put together how much I know or what my goal is. So I pressed him before he could do any more thinking. Not the official ones. These are fun toys, distributed illegally and selling quickly. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, you don't have any? Not anymore? Ran all out? You have few enough to say you don't have any.
とぼけてるわけじゃねえ。簡単な改造を施したおもちゃは確かに奥で眠ってる。だが、あんたの言ってるものはないんだ。
I understand. Just get it out already. Even if you don't have any to sell, you've got at least a sample to show off, right?
あんた、コレクターか?
Everybody just thinks that I'm the collector? Why? You've got one, don't you? As soon as he got a little time to think, I pressed him again with an Eito-san.
俺はリングの改造に一切関係してないんだよ。偶然手に入れて限定品として取り扱ってみたら、あっという間に売れちまったんだ。
You sure about that? Keep going.
話は終わりだ。
So rings just happen to fall in your lap? I don't buy it. If you tell me the truth, I wouldn't mind rewarding you.
本当なんだよ。
You sure about that?
言ってる意味がわからないと思うが、俺が店で商品を受け取った相手は取引相手に扮した別のやつだったんだ。
Alright, if you lie to me, I'm gonna grab a fucking razor blade and shave your mustache. It's gonna take you like another year to grow back. So it wasn't a delivery mistake, but a third party purposely delivering them to Eito. Maybe they need to get rid of them for some reason and force them onto him. Yeah, I think it's something like that too. Like whoever made those illegal bracelets or like rings, they just distribute them themselves. They're like, alright, let's just give them to all the shops, and so that they obviously want people to have it, right? So they're just gonna like, here, take them, sell it to people, blah blah blah.
気持ち悪いのは俺が損をしていないことだな。代金を請求されたわけでもないし。
Yeah, see?
その後、1ヶ月経っても音沙汰がなかった。
They just gave it to him for free?
手をつけるには危険な代物だったが、相手を選んで少しずつさばいたよ。結局、正体を隠してまで俺にリングを渡した目的は何だったのやら。
It's always hard to discern the origins of smuggled goods. Rings are profitable. If there were even the most trivial of leads, Eito would probably be chasing it already. I could come up with some theories as to their motive, thinking back from why they chose the store, but I wouldn't be able to draw any strong conclusions. You don't remember their face?
見てないな。リングの入った箱を置いて去っていったよ。
How about their gender, their age? Did they have any particular features that stood out?
年齢も性別も不詳だ。 唯一の特徴は
What, a bigger mustache than you? After saying all that, this time he was the one who looked me in the eye. With his fucking goggles? How could I even see his eyes? He looks like one of those dudes that's like, you know, in the early 1900s when they first like invented the was it the Wright brothers? Then when they first invented like the airplane, right? Those types of goggles. He's wearing those types of, what the fuck? Oops, sorry, my bad. That was an important business phone call from Fiona. I'll have to meet her later. She told me to bring jam though. I've never met you, and your store was closed. I have no idea what his debt is to a geisha, but this job came in handy enough for me.
そいつは全身をフードで覆い隠していた。
So nothing. A hood. I repeated the words again and again behind my lips. I felt like I'd advanced a step toward finding the solution to this puzzle ring. It's going to be a lot of boring work, and it'll take a horrible amount of time to solve, but I'm definitely getting closer. I felt that for certain. It was a few minutes after I'd left the waste warehouse. I was wandering around the entertainment district outskirts instead of heading back to a geisha's office. This was because the gaze I'd been sensing had become all the more clear to me. That pair of eyes belonged to someone very cautious, who'd been tailing me all this time without showing even a glimpse of themselves. What is it with always stalking? I feel like there's always people stalking or following someone. But, I mean, to be fair, I feel like there's a lot of shady stuff going on in this story, like with characters, right? Certain characters, shady business going on. If I turned around and approached, they'd probably realize I'd spotted them and flee. I shouldn't pursue them. I should have them pursue me. The problem is after they're caught, naturally I'd prefer a place with as few people as possible. At this point, right, if you feel like you're being followed, then you can kind of lure the person that's following you into a trap, right? You just sort of like walk into a dark alley and wait there for him, and he's gonna show up and like, oh shit! Guess I'll make a move. I picked up my pace a bit and weaved my way into an alley. See? See? That's fucking Tactics 101. I know this shit. Just as I remembered, there was something installed here that rarely saw use. As I passed it by, I set my trap. Is he gonna activate my trap card? Who is this? It's a girl's voice? She's slowly inching forward. Uh-oh. Wait, is that her? What's your business with me? As she pondered how to respond to the sudden question, she left herself completely unguarded. Oh, gotcha, girl! While my pursuer stood there defenseless, I came up behind her and kicked her below the knee. Before she could resist, I knocked her off balance and pinned her arms behind her. Gotcha. She quieted right down, resigned to her fate, I suppose. What I'd used as a magic detector, one that had been placed here when outcasts had started a rampant criminal activity here in the entertainment district. They were always present in places with frequent magical crime, like these sort of alleyways. With a little bit of fiddling, you can get one to malfunction just like that. Even in a world where magic has become commonplace, people will pay attention to things they don't understand. Wait, did I do that? Did I commit a crime? People are basically criminals from the planet's point of view anyway. Are you going to treat outcasts like they're cancer cells? I see. I guess that'd make me a cancer cell, since I'm going to crush your skull in a few seconds. What? She has brain cancer? What's with her skin though? Her skin color looks like yellowish. It looks like she's sick. What? I don't know, it's weird. Her eyes were calm. She was used to violence, and she was prepared for the consequences of her mistakes. I thought I'd put her through some pain, or if I put her through some pain, she'd cough up the reason she was following me. But I don't think she's bluffing.
アウトキャストの斡旋業者の請負人、千里ですね。
Outcast recruiter? What? I'm near a gate. I had to hide myself and to obtain information. I'm not working with her, but thinking it would move things along quicker. I nodded. While I'm at it, let me tell you my hobby too. It's figuring out who you are and what you want with me.
なら私の趣味は人の趣味の妨害ですかね。
Interesting hobby. I don't suppose you also enjoy ringing people's doorbells, huh? Ah, was she the one that rang our doorbell? Or Senri's doorbell like 3 times that time? When the woman was scared?
何のことだかわかりませんね。
Yep, it's her. I doubt it. But are you the collector? Her bag fell off of her twisted shoulder. With the momentum, something like a notebook fell from it, and some papers came loose from that in turn. It's the journalist, huh? Kamidate Shioriko. It was a business card. I scanned the title and name on it. Kamidate Shioriko. A reporter. From how she'd been talking, I guess she's after some cheap material like crime syndicates in an entertainment district or something.
どこにでもいる真実の探求者ですよ。名刺は差し上げます。
I see. You do look like the sort to enjoy lighting up solid facts and gloating when you use them to convince someone.
タブロイド紙の批判は一種の娯楽として親しまれてますし、あれはあれで考えられて書かれていますよ。
Yeah, I know, for views, what else?
部数が伸びさえすれば、内容は二の次とされるのは事実ですが。
See? I'd sensed something uncommon about her earlier, but now I wonder if she's just grown used to danger while picking up risky information for her articles. Probably, this is definitely not the first time she's been in, like, a dangerous situation such as this. You can tell. My interest in her rapidly draining. I released Kamidate's arm. Just erase the data of whatever listening devices you've got on you. I don't mind if you put my name in an article, but don't forget that I've got your business card on hand.
それで終わり？甘すぎませんか？
Have you never heard of a gentleman before? Yeah, I'm the shining example of a gentleman, okay? I picked up her business card and notebook without getting her permission, when I noticed a newspaper clipping sticking out of the overflowing notebook. By the way, Miss Reporter, my eyes had snapped to Kamidate. You could even say I was glaring.
私のスクラップブックに何か不審な点でも？
At first glance, it was just a normal scrapbook. No one would find anything odd about the articles she clipped out. There was nothing linking the articles together, after all, except the fact that they were all articles I was personally interested in. I've been lacking for interesting conversation topics lately. If you've heard anything, why don't you tell me about it?
面白いネタ？そうですね。例えば、このマークをご存知ですか？
What mark? She showed me an image on her terminal. A human eye in the middle of a hexagram. So cliche, I couldn't even begin to take it seriously. Are you kidding me? No. Is it a code for something?
本当に見覚えありませんか？
I mean, I see it on the fucking internet the whole time. Illuminati confirmed. Before I knew it, our positions had been reversed, and I was the one being questioned. Yeah, not once. Why are you after it?
魔法社会の中心たるアガルタで起き続けている事件事故。個別に処理されてきたそれらをつなげる鍵がこのマークに隠されているんです。
Can it just be the collector's mark or something? That's all you have to say?
信じる信じないは勝手ですがね。私が集めたスクラップブックの事件事故、半数以上が人為的に起こされたものだと考えています。
Fabricated incidents and accidents, and someone pulling the strings. A typical conspiracy theory. Just the sort you'd expect to hear from a gossip writer. She going to accuse the government? A major corporation? Let me guess, she thinks 9/11 was a conspiracy too, huh? Delusions of a powerful organizations controlling events to their convenience, eh? But who and why?
それが分かればすでに記事は完成しています。
If you don't know, why not just make something up? You're good at that, aren't you?
町の事象を操作している秘密結社は必ずあります。尻尾がつかめないのはそれだけうまく立ち回っているということです。
Really? A secret society? You're sure, huh? You'd better tell me you've got more proof than your reporter's instincts.
奇跡でしかなかった魔法が実在を認められたからですよ。
It is kind of a weird thing, right? For something that indeed was never even revealed. How can something suddenly just come into existence, right? 12 years ago, like magic. If it's something that wasn't at present at all, at least to most, or if not everyone's knowledge, right? Until 12 years ago, nobody knew that magic was real, and then suddenly it became real. Like, how does that happen, right? You just kind of imagine, like, how does it suddenly appear? Or was it only before, only a select few people knew about it, or was able to use it, and, or knew how to unlock it, for example, and they've always just kept it secret? I don't know. It's interesting, at least, to think about. It's like, I guess there are a couple of things possible with there. Like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but, like, I can kind of see that, not necessarily like a big conspiracy, but like just some people trying to keep it a secret and then just sort of got out, maybe? Something along those lines. It doesn't look like she intends to explain further, but her eyes are completely serious. I'll remember that for later. I believe I told you to tell me something interesting.
面白くありませんでしたか?
Not interesting enough. When I saw the ring the reporter took out of her bag, I felt the time I was spending here growing even more worthwhile. Now you got my attention, woman. I thought the eyes on me got a lot stronger after I left that waste warehouse. So that's it.
アウトキャストなのにリングがないのは心細いでしょう。よければ差し上げますよ。
Yeah, but it would just be another illegal one, right? There's no such thing as free lunch. This is a deal, isn't it? What do you want in return?
話が早くて助かります。ちょっとした取材に協力してもらいたいだけですよ。今日顔を見せたのもそのためです。
Such a quick justification for tailing me. Huh. You're not bad.
興味があるなら名刺のアドレスに連絡してください。
You sure are passionate about your work, Miss Reporter. You might end up spinning your wheels if you keep rushing things. You should get enough sleep at night. Yeah, you didn't get sleep for 3 nights, right?
死後の世界ならゆっくり時間も取れますから。
Well, if you're going to keep living like this, the afterlife will come sooner than later for you.
その時が来るまでは時間に追われるくらいがちょうどいい気がしています。
Well, alright, if that's how you want to live your life. Her complete lack of cosmetics was proof of both how enthusiastically she was running about, and how much she neglected her private life. There's more to Kamidate than just her journalism work, though. A conspiracy theory, and that scrapbook. In fact, to her journalism work was... well, it's still quite suspicious either way. On my way to Ageha's office to make my report, I spotted Fiona walking with a young man. Of course, that had nothing to do with me. Even if we hadn't had that encounter earlier today, we weren't close enough to chat in our free time. I watched her as I walked behind, and found that she was not with the man in question, but was rather being recruited into some shady work. It's true that Fiona has the sort of looks that would turn a profit right away if you managed to recruit her. She'd have potential clients lining up for days. Yeah, but she's not into that line of work, okay? She works for the Lord, God only. First jam, now candy. That's a woman, I suppose. Eventually defeated by Fiona's persistently ignoring him, the man walked away. She may be a member of the clergy, but when her work is done, does she pursue worldly interests? She didn't look a bit out of place in the entertainment district. Maybe she has a history here, huh?
あれ、事務所まで来たんだ。ちょっとくつろいでて。募集要項だけ整理して一斉送信しちゃうから。
You weren't even expecting me, Ageha? I'm just reporting, so it'll only take a minute.
いや、平気。私とセンちゃんは2つで1つ。ピーベリーになったりはしないんだから。
The fuck is a pea berry? Huh?
とにかく切り上げるから待って。慌てるコーヒーチェリーは蒸らしが足りないって言うでしょ。
What the fuck are you talking about? Her tone was joking, but her eyes were dead serious as they stared at her monitor. This is less trouble than when she's lounging around my room. Of course, she'll probably start slacking off again as soon as she's finished with her work.
っていうか、なんかお願いしてたっけ？忘れちゃった。
You don't even remember? You wanted me to go to the waste warehouse. Guy wasn't there, so I couldn't collect your stuff.
営業してなかったの？
It was,
おかしい
but
な。変だな。そんなはずないんだけどな。
you don't need it right away, do you? I'll look into it when I'm free. If I can catch him, I'll shake him down for everything he's worth.
ああ、珍しい。回収した分がめたんだ。
Is she onto us? Here.
おお、甘い香りがするなと思ったらケーキじゃん。私にお気に入り登録された一心で買ってきたの？
Wait, are you saying I'm not already on your favorite list? I aim to please. Women are fond of sweets, aren't they?
へえ、ほー。
That's why ladies like my lollipops. Ageha grabbed a box of cake, hopefully picking up on my insinuations to drop the waste warehouse matter.
私は普通かな。でもコーヒーに合うからちょうどいいや。お得意さんに勧められてうちカフェ始めたんだ。
Wait, you don't want the cake? Your hands aren't full already with work and paying to win?
課金？何それ？
What?
ああ、ゲーム？もうやってないよ、そんな無駄なこと。
Wait, you stopped playing the games? Really? Huh? You were obsessed with it. You were saying it like it was your catchphrase when you came to wake me up too. Yeah, what the fuck?
あ？
You were all like, pay to win this, pay to win that. What?
してないってゲームなんて。時代はうちカフェ。コーヒー最強。Do you understand?
Did she seriously say, do you understand? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sorry, Miss Barista. This conversation was truly a waste of time. I won't do it again.
頭抱えて鬱なの？うつうつしちゃう？そこで登場。うつ防止の決定だ。コーヒーは飲めば飲むほどうつ発生率が低下する万能飲料なのよ。
Well, hurry up and make some then. I'll drink it. I give in. This must be what it feels like to break to a persistent newspaper salesman. I wasn't happy with it, but there are times when things go easier if you give in.
オッケー。じゃあよろしく。
Huh?
ラテにするなら 3D アートよろしくね。ハートが立て。
Oh my god, she really has become like a barista? Is she just like, she's just always following like, you know, popular trends? I guess before games was popular and that's why she was into playing games and pay to win. And now recently she found out like, oh, coffee, homemade coffee with latte macchiato and making your own 3D art and then like basically being a barista, right? That's popular now, so she switched to that? Is that it? This is no proper conversation. Does Ageha have some illness of the brain? How many times have we had this exact exchange?
私疲労困憊。作って。お願い。
Aren't you the barista? Why do I have to make it? I can't put up with your slothiness at the workplace.
もう立ってるの面倒なの。せめてカフェテーブルまで運んで。運べ。
God damn, you lazy woman. I'm leaving. I'm sure you'll tire of this quickly anyway. But be careful not to ingest too much caffeine.
センちゃん、大事な話。大事な話するから私を捨てないで。
This is a trick. This is 100% a trick. If it's so important, then why wasn't this the first thing that came out of your mouth?
事務所に来る前に怪しい人影を見たんだよね。昨べ話したピンポンマかわかんないけど、うちのビルの前をうろうろしてた。
Was it the woman? Did you catch him?
いやー、何されるかわかんないし、逆ギレされて刺されたくないじゃん。か弱き女子ですよ。
That's true. You didn't see what this person looked like either, huh? Since you would have gotten stabbed. What's that ring you've got on even for?
そういう荒事はセンちゃんの役目でしょ。あー、やる気なくなった。もうお家帰る。
Me too.
お家までおんぶしてくれたら、そのまま押し倒すけんにやれちゃうかも。
It's a very tempting offer. Get some hired help. I left Agea's office, ignoring the listless complaints being swung my way behind me. Damn, he's got more self-control than I do. And when I returned to my room, I sighed. Well, this wasn't Ageha. What do you mean? It would have been almost comforting if the place was completely trashed. Then I'd be able to think of it as just Ageha's bad temper. Are you saying that wasn't Ageha? How? What? But the position of the couch, the paper on the wall, the facing of the lights, everything in the room had been moved a bit and then moved back. So someone was searching in my house? In my room? It's my own room after all. Even people who aren't particularly high-strung are sensitive to small changes in familiar spaces like this. That was why it was disturbing how amateurish this was. They didn't make a show of trashing the place, but didn't completely hide any trace of their intrusion either. What were they here for? Just in case, I went in without taking my shoes off. Normally I'd suspect a burglar, but I couldn't think of this as a coincidence after hearing about that doorbell ringer. From the looks of things, I'd say some amateur snooped through my things and tried to put everything back in place. Either that, or it was something more sinister, only made to look like snooping. What could it be? I'll get this done in an hour. I'll have to check for theft, checking for listening devices. I've got plenty to do. What the hell? Unlocked Fiona route day 2, 2200, 10 p.m. Oh, this is the love feast, isn't it? Having finished my final cleanup, I returned to the quiet hall. I'd come to make sure the lights were turned off and the doors locked, but I noticed someone still seated among the pews. It's Father. The priest was in silent meditation, probably his nightly prayers, thanking the Lord and reflecting on life. I have no reason not to follow his example. We were praying for a long while, finishing at the same time, somehow or another. We looked to each other. I was about to tell him that I'd finished my work when my terminal rang inconveniently. I felt a bit awkward, as someone who should be striving to live frugally, but I smiled to try and cover up the feeling. Yeah, God does not approve of your cell phone, Fiona. The priest followed suit.
では、閉館にしましょうか。
はい。
この後は彼氏とディナーの約束でもあるのかな？
What? Boyfriend? What are you talking about?
そんなのありませんよ。
もったいない。私がもう少し若ければ、君のような美人は放っておかないのだがね。
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Would our holiness even approve of this? The priest is always candid after finishing a day's work. He doesn't lose his composure, but is still perfectly relaxed. It's not an ambiance many people can maintain.
羽目を外して遊ぶのも若いうちにしかできない。たまにならそういう経験を積むのも悪くない。
Are you saying that you would approve?
一食だけをあなたの全てにしてしまうのは簡単だが、それはそれでつまらない。私のようになってしまう。
Every so often, he'll mildly suggest I should go back to a regular life instead of spending all of my days devoted to the church. He's basically saying like, it's fucking boring, okay? Go live your life while you still can. Once you're old, yeah, then if you want to devote your life to the church, that's fine. You're young. Have some fun. Only occasionally, as if he's just remembered, he'll express these concerns.
君が正しいと思う道を進めば、 それでいい。
Whenever he's telling me things like that, my image of him starts to become a little unclear.
私はなんていうか、神父様が思ってるよりも結構普通ですから。
She keeps saying that about herself, right? She always says that she's average.
現代人らしくモバイルにも人並みに依存していますし、潰れないように息抜きもしてます。
How many contacts is that? Because I only have 2. Melon and my mom.
仕事中だって愚痴をこぼすこともあります。全然定まってなんかいません。
I wasn't thinking about what exactly the topic was and what I should be saying. But that's because it didn't matter what I was saying. Not understanding what I was saying and what the conversation was about was, if anything, closer to my ideal.
だからそのですね。
The priest's hand landed softly on my head. His large, rough hand seemed to me the hand of an adult, meant to protect.
外は冷えます。風邪をひかないように。
Thank you, Father.
明日もよろしくお願いします、神父様。
And that was the end of that. I bowed to him and left the church. What about the love feast? Retrieving the message I gotten back in the church. I read through it quickly. Wait, this is the second day. Was the love feast was on the first or second day? I'm not sure, but it seems like we just kind of skipped over that. Yeah, we read through the message. I imagined the situation at the location specified and calculated the time I'd need. The frozen winter air felt nice and comfortable. The taste of the candy spreading through my mouth washed away the tremors in my heart. A captivating flavor, full of intense stimulation. Oh! Is this the time when like just now in the previous scenery scene, right? He saw Fiona and then some dude talking to Fiona. That's probably the moment that's gonna happen very soon. This is kind of the exact same scene, but then Fiona's perspective. It spread through my body like poison, reminding me of what I had to do.
そう離れてはいない。あの時より遠くない。
Why do I get like this feeling that a lot of the characters are like not what they seem, and some like even lead something like a I don't know if double life is like the proper word for it, but like they have a lot of secrets. Like I don't know, I just kind of get creepy feelings about a lot of characters actually. Like I feel like the things that we know about them now is probably not even how they truly are.
私たちは手の届く距離まで近づいている。
I took care of everything, just as the message had said to. And now I was having the same sort of private time I always do. There were no problems. What private time? Oh, this kind of private time. The day's fatigue was washed along with my sweat. As I started to feel more at ease, my humming naturally joined the sound of the running water. I felt comfortable. All the filth clinging to me washed away in no time. Is it filth though? Filth that was in the house of the Lord and Savior? I must be clean in mind and body. It's very important. If I stretch, drink some warm milk, and get a good night's sleep, all my fatigue will be completely reset. It's a very significant thing. I can't skip any part of this routine if I want to enjoy tomorrow.
見て見てとはしゃぐ綿菓子。どんな味？
Strawberry?
これからわかるかな、先生。
What is she talking about? Unlock Senri Route Day at 2 a.m. Huh. So this was the scene we just had. Fiona's 2 requests. Alright, so we basically went kind of like this. And this is an entirely separate scene, it seems. So are all the scenes of day 2 pretty much complete except for the last character? The last character. I don't know if that's the... I'm thinking maybe it's the other woman, right? The journalist? Like, she seems to be kind of connected to all the stories so far as well, right? Like, was it Haruto? I think Haruto ran into... No, it was Fiona. Fiona and Senri both ran into her. Yeah, I remember.